morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, unleash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck that discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun, shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes always in line.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a good one in store here between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. Winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of all in this league, that Lombardi trophy.
Starting from the 5. Juke the defender. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Hits the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys.
It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing.
now is McKinney to kick this away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, JJ McCarthy.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the 38. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Addison going to motion over left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Here's Jones. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Turnover.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for 1 play last drive, and they found the end zone. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Yellow.
Here's Josh Jacobs in his first look on the ground. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Ready?
They stick with Jacobs. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Love out of the shotgun. And he's got his touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Jayden Reed, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers push their lead to 21-zip already.
Vikings nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Packers on top early. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Packers take over.
Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Room to work at the 35. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jayden Reed. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to the air, Love. He's loaded another one up. And the intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings take over as he records the 40th interception of his career. I don't know what to be impressed by most, look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Vikings now set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now it's McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And they have this one well contained.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Ryan Wright on to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For
Jayden Reed, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Love. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. On the return, here's Rodgers. And He's brought down just inside the 25. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Let's go.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end.
Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 50-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Completed to his running back. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Brock. Xavier McKinney.
3rd and 4.
Go! 70 Lions.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Looking Hockenson, he's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy.
You should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Out now runs the Packer offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Striker. 3-3. Ready.
Love from the gun. This is Reed working the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Set, red, cycle. Set,
Throwing his love on third. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, stiff arm. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers put up even more points in a win. Jayden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. Packers grow their lead yet again.
Vikings nothing. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
I'll start with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He tackled by Nate Hobbs. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground with Jones. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Addison. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move the chain! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 41. Back to the air, McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So second down coming up.
Let's go.
Motioning left is their running back. Dialing up a receiver screen.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, the play goes nowhere.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Throwing again now, McCarthy. There for the interception. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Packers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
First and 10 at their own 40.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through three quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Packers first down.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.